Hi, Fire Joker here, and look, I'm sorry I've only been posting AVGIs lately, but it's like I posted on my YouTube channel. They booted me out because my room was unlivable. The door was broken, so anyone could easily come in and come out and steal my stuff. So yeah, I kind of had to move. And okay, you didn't come here to hear me whine and moan about my personal life. So let's get right on with the topic, shall we? Games I have played recently. I've gotten them off of Origin and the Xbox Live Marketplace. And yeah, speaking of Origin, people really gotta stop looking at the glass half empty when it comes to Origin. Yes, it's a dumbed down version of Steam that really can't hope to compete with it. But here's the thing. If Steam isn't having a sale, then that means Origin might be having a sale. That's how I got a couple of the games that I'm about to talk about. It's like, you're really looking at the glass half empty here, people. And the first game I got from Origin was Battlefield Bad Company 2. Could they have turned the bloom up any higher in that game? How the heck am I supposed to see anything how can I see the thing I'm shooting at? It's almost impossible. Okay, I'm exaggerating here, but you get my point. And I kind of enjoyed the multiplayer. It was addicting for a little while, but it really didn't hold my attention for that long. As maybe I need to play it a little more for me to truly get into the zone, but seeing as they're shutting down the servers soon, I really don't see the point. And it's like the single player, alright, simply put, the characters in it are kind of funny, but they're also annoying. It's like, if they're not funny, they're annoying. And the single player, it's like, it seems like they were trying to match Modern Warfare 2's ridiculousness, but essentially tried to play Modern Warfare 2 story straight. And that's something that you should never do. Try and play a story like Modern Warfare 2 straight. Because Modern Warfare 2 was a game not intended to be taken seriously. It was a game that was there for your entertainment. It wasn't trying to be compelling or make sense, for that matter. It was there just to look awesome. And Battlefield Bad Company 2, it was playing all the military cliches straight, and that's what I really didn't like about it. And that's really all I have to say about Battlefield Bad Company 2. Do I like it better than Call of Duty? No. No, I don't. You may like it, but I don't. Sorry. And the next game I downloaded was Spore. In that game, I took over the world and established a dictatorship run by a race of ruthless, carnivorous insectoids. What have you done lately? So yeah, that's Spore. It's a good game, but unfortunately it's not a great game, and that's really the sad thing about it. As the thing is, what holds Spore back from being a great game is really the fact that it's not one game, it's like a combination of 5 dumbed-down experiences. It's like, the first experience is a bit like Katamari Damacy, except it's dumbed down. The second one is a dumbed-down MMO. The third stage is a dumbed-down real-time strategy game. The fourth one is a dumbed-down civilization, pretty much. And the fifth one is pretty much you're traveling to different worlds and collecting species like you're some sort of passionate hobbyist, essentially being God. Yeah, that's really not fun for me. It's like Spore, it's definitely worth one playthrough. It's like you should definitely play through Spore once. After that, it's really up to you whether or not if you want to continue. But definitely play through it once. I think I should take this time to say the comment question, or message question, or I still don't know what to call these. ThinkAman22 asks, what Dead franchise would you like to see restored and why? Well, the first one I would like to see restored is Gauntlet. I know, obvious answer, but ever since the company went under, I've been wanting a sequel to it. Gauntlet 7 Sorrows was a pretty shoddy reimagining of the franchise. It was good for while it lasted, but it was only like 3 hours long, and that's pretty sad to an experience that's usually around 40, 50 hours, and that's with 2 people. It's like, if they remake it, the one thing I would like to see changed is it being fun with just one player. That's the only downside to the Gauntlet games. They aren't fun with one player. And another Dead franchise I would like to see revived is, this is a bit of a sleeper, but Lost Kingdoms. It's like that's a really underrated series of games. There's only 2, and it's like the art style of the games was really good, but I think the reason that people don't know about them is because A, they weren't advertised, and B, they kind of aren't up to par with what the GameCube could really do with the graphics. So yeah, it looked kind of grainy and blurry, but hey, at least it was fun. Oh yes, and the last game I bought was on Xbox Live Marketplace, and it was Banjo-Kazooie. I was kind of skeptical at first, but everyone told me how good a game it was, and we all know how those end up. So, as you can see, when I bought Banjo-Kazooie, I didn't really have high hopes. But I love it. It really takes me back. I mean, even though I've never played it before, it really brings me back to that 1990s nostalgic era. It's like I feel like I'm in the 1990s when I'm playing this game on an Xbox, and I feel like I'm still in 3rd grade trying to collect all the Pokemon all over again. It's a nice feeling. I'm gonna be honest. It's really got a lot of charm to it, and I really love how it operates on a logic of its own. It's like you know what I'm talking about if you've played the game. It's kind of hard to explain, but if you've played the game, you know what I mean by it operates on a logic of its own. And in order for me to understand that logic, I really have to immerse myself in my 3rd grade self. It's like if I think about it from if I think about this game from a modern standpoint, I'm never going to complete it because the puzzles are retro. The puzzle styles are very, very retro. And as I play Banjo-Kazooie, it's a good feeling. I have 2 nitpicky complaints about it. They're not bad complaints. It's like Banjo-Kazooie is a magnificent game, but one is the hub world. They got a confusing, boring hub world. It's like everything's scattered and stretched all over the place, and it's like you have to unlock the area here, and then you gotta travel to the other side of the hub world in order to get to that area, and I just think that's stupid. It's like Donkey Kong 64 did about half of that. It's like you unlock all the areas at the same place, but you still have to travel to the area. It's like, and Super Mario 64, it had it up, they were all bunched up together, and they were all spread out. And it's like, and in order to unlock the area, you just walk in front of the area, which I thought was nice. So yes, and the second petty complaint: why is it called Banjo-Kazooie if Kazooie is doing all the work? Really? And alright, and that's about it for the games I played. I got a couple more announcements. After my next countdown, I am 80% done. Don't worry, it's coming along. After that video, I'm going to make a how to make a countdown video. Billions of people have asked me how to make a countdown, so I'm just like, screw it, I'm going to make a video about this. And you should expect that soon after my next countdown. And after that, I'm going to make a special video. I'm going to make Banjo-Kazooie versus Super Mario 64 versus Donkey Kong 64 versus Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Cut!